Namaste. Today we will learn something which is very commonly used in Nadi for checking if the marital or relationship issues exist or not, or if there are any major relationship issues with a person. Then we can check using the Rashi chart as well as the palm. Now here I have drawn a palm print, or palm, you can say a pattern, where this is the heart line, this is the headline. Now I have shown this like that, sorry, I have shown it like this, and I have shown the lifeline, which is the Shukra Rekha. Let us get these things clear first. Heart line is called Jupiter line, headline is called Mars line, lifeline is called Shukra or Venus line. Okay, line of Venus. Now this is as per Nadi, not as per Kiro or any other Western palmistry books. Okay, now what happens is, when in the Rashi chart, I'm sure you guys are aware of Rashi chart. So I'm drawing the North Indian chart here just for your understanding. You can see that suppose Mars was in this position, then if there is Venus here and if there is Ketu here, suppose, or you can interchange them, you can have Mars here, so Venus here, Ketu here, that means they are in mutual trines. Or if all of them, that is Mars, Venus and Ketu, are in the same house, or if Mars and Venus are in the same house and Ketu is in trines, vice versa, so this way basically there should be a yuti, that means conjunction, or there should be a trinal conjunction, trinal, you can say relationship, which is considered as conjunction in Nadi. Coming to the point, now when you have this actually shows that there are very good possibility, very good chances of having serious problems in relationships or marriage. Possibility of marriage breaking is also very very high. How can we actually check it? You have to observe this carefully. If there is a gap between the Mars line and the Venus line, and in that gap you see a grill, this is one of the patterns. Now I have seen, like suppose this is the heart line, which is the Jiva Rekha, and this is the Mars line and Shukra Rekha. If there is a line, if there are two lines like this, or if there is a cross like this, if there is a cross like this and another line not fully completing the loop or the pattern, even then any cross lines and horizontal lines here can mean that there would be some issues in the marital life. This is definitely seen, and this is a very easy way to check. Now every chart that has got Mars, Venus and Ketu, or Mars, Venus and Rahu, here when I say Ketu, I am also referring to Rahu, because in male and female charts it has been seen that the nodes interchange. That means it could be Ketu, it could be Rahu, but Mars and Venus are the prime movers. They have to be in Yuti. This is one of the patterns. Okay, this is not the only pattern. This is one of the patterns. But Ketu Rahu or Rahu Ketu do play a very important role in breaking or creating hurdles or creating suspicion or creating some kind of unwanted, circumstances. This is what has been seen. What you have to see is, even if you have Mars, Venus and Rahu, or Mars, Venus and Ketu in trines, do not give a blind prediction that there will be marital problems. No, that is not the case. You have to observe the palm. And now when I say observe the palm, you should observe both the palms. Don't just observe the left palm for the female and right palm for the male. In fact, left palm is so important for both males and females that without checking the left palm, one should never give any prediction. It will fail. All right, so you have to understand this. There are different reasons why it is done. So this Mars, Venus and nodes along with this particular formations which I mentioned, make gives a high probability of marital disputes or some kind of problems or relationships constantly breaking, something like this. Now, in females, to add some more points to this, in females one has to observe the headline very carefully. In case of males, that is not the case, but in case of females, you have to observe the headline very carefully. Besides this problem, which besides this pattern, sometimes the pattern exists, but the headline is strong. In that case, there will be disputes, but the situation will not aggravate. That means it will not go to divorce. But if at any point in the right palm, please note, if at any point in the right palm you see any affliction or any gochar related islands or cuts or some other form of grill or something like that along, on the headline or any branch of the headline, in that case, I'm talking about gochar in the right palm. Even in that case, you can say that there is a possibility of separation, there is a possibility of some major dispute. But you have to take a lot of other factors also. This is just one of the patterns which I have referred to. There are many patterns like this. I will be uploading videos as I'm uploading it systematically one by one. I'll be uploading it. Yes, when I'm explaining this, the video might be a little confusing for you, because this is not a simple concept. This is an advanced concept, and advanced concepts cannot be simplified. They are advanced and they are complicated, so you have to understand, you have to look at it holistically and then give a prediction. Let me tell you, please do analysis of at least 100 palms before you start predicting, because it is important to understand how to locate or how to map the headline, how to map the heartline. People just look at this and say, oh yeah, this is heartline. That's not how it should be studied. There are variety of formations within the heartline. For example, the heartline may be like this. If you zoom, the heartline may be very thick, so there are different meanings to it. The color would be different. There could be white spots on the heartline, okay, which show major health issues. So all these things have to be noted before you do any predictions, because many of you are learning as to have learned astrology and are doing professional consultations. So that is why I would advise you that you should go and check whenever you do any analysis. Please check both the palms thoroughly. Whenever somebody asks, whenever somebody says that, oh, the lagna is very powerful, sometimes, if this formation exists but the headline, heartline and the lifeline are in solid good condition, then it will protect the person. It will protect. At times you will see that the guru mount is very powerful, therefore it will somehow protect the person, because he has ego, and that ego will kind of prevent him from going and taking extreme step, because then it will hurt his image. So things like these, you have to see it in this way. Thank you.